Draymond, was just the matter of you guys getting in an offensive rhythm tonight? Was that, do you think, the difference in this game?
I think it was a matter of stop turning the ball over. We turned the ball over a lot. The first half, 14 turnovers, 3 turnovers in the second half. So we've always, believed that we're a very good shooting team, but if you're not getting looks at the rim, it doesn't matter. And and then getting good looks. I think tonight we found great shots. We didn't just settle for good shots. We found great shots and they went in.
Draymond, how much is Klay a barometer for your offense when he's going? It seems like the team's going, maybe kind of because of the way he plays, right? I mean, if he's getting those catch and shoot shots as opposed to dribbling and hunting for them, isn't that a great sign? And then isn't that what happened tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we all know what Klay is capable of. He's one of the greatest shooters that ever played this game. I think a lot of people tend to forget that. One of the guys who revolutionized the game of basketball. So that's what we expect from him. And, our words to Klay is always, let's find you great shots. And, you find Klay great shots, he can knock them down, as we know.
Draymond, what did you think of Wiggins playing bully ball, going coast to coast, ripping the rebound?
That's what we've been asking Wiggins to do all year, for 2 years or however long he's been here. Put your head down and get to the hole. It's very hard to stop him from getting to the basket. And, that was an incredible play right before the half. But that's who he's been all playoff long. It's bigger than just dunks. The way he's been rebounding and the physicality that he's been playing with and boxing out. I think, sometimes we get caught up in rebound numbers. But when you're a guy that box out, you don't always get the rebound. And he's been doing an incredible job no matter who he gets matched up on of boxing out. I mean, I saw 4 or 5 possessions myself where I'm on the other side and he's boxing out Tim Tillman and knocking the ball away. And so we need him with that mindset. It's huge for us.
Draymond, you see Porter with a plus 30 tonight, and this isn't the first postseason game where he's been a great in the plus minus. Does that ever surprise you? You look down because he's not, he made some threes tonight, but he hadn't been scoring a ton. But does it make sense to you sometimes?
It does, because he all year he's been a guy that just makes the right play. He knows where to be on the floor. He rebounds the ball really well. He's very steady. He doesn't take much risk. He's just a very steady force for us. So it's not surprising. Otto once signed a max deal in this league when it was hard to get max. Sometimes guys get max now just because they're supposed to. Otto signed a max contract when it was hard to get $100 million. And, he's healthy. I think that's been a big part of it. Last 3-4 years, he's been hurt. And he's healthy, and he's playing great basketball for us all year, not just tonight, but he was very impressive tonight.
Yesterday, you were talking about the importance of, Jaw's going to get his, but limit everyone else. How do you think you guys did?
I think we did a pretty good job. We let Bane get loose a little bit tonight, 4 for 7 from 3. But overall, I think we did a pretty good job of stopping other guys. Like I said, you have to stop the guys that you can stop, because it's very hard to stop Ja.
Draymond, did you get the opportunity to see the play where Morant appears to get hurt?
Yeah, didn't they bump knees?
No, it was in a situation that it looks like Jordan is reaching in for the ball, and Taylor Jenkins, after in his press conference, said that he felt that Jordan yanked at his knee, and Morant just tweeted and then deleted that Jordan broke the code. You have a response to that?
No, I don't have a response to it. It looked to me like they bumped knees before he even reached. It's kind of what I thought I saw. But no, I'm not going to sit here and go tit for tat. We got a basketball game to try to win Monday.
You guys were like super turnover heavy early, still making pretty much every shot you got. What settled? I guess what caused all the turnovers early, and then what kind of settled you guys?
I think early on we were probably getting too deep into the paint, trying to kick it out. We're dancing a little bit on our cuts, and then just being careless with the basketball. And once we cleaned that up, turning the ball over and not getting shots is one issue. Trying to stop them in transition after a turnover is a totally different issue. That's nearly impossible. So, not turning the ball over allows us to get our defense set. When you get your defense set, you come down with a balanced floor. You get great. You can get transition opportunities, and so they all go hand in hand. But I think we finally we're not driving too deep and trying to pass the ball. You kind of get into a space, see the first open guy, just move it. And I think we did a good job of that.
Draymond, back here, Jordan was being attacked in game 2, and even Ja had a nice little highlight play on him. What do you think of how Jordan responded in game 3 and the way he went on the attack?
I thought it was beautiful the way he was attacking offensively, but even more so, I thought it was incredible how he defended and competed on that side of the ball. Yesterday I think it was, I spoke about him having to defend, and that's the expectation. If you want to win a championship, everyone has to defend. You have to give effort. Like I said, I'm not expecting him to come out and be Marcus Smart. That's not who he is. But when you come out and you give effort on that side of the ball, number one, your teammates can rally behind you. But even, more so from an X and O standpoint, you put up some resistance and guys can get there to help if you do need help. And I think he was we didn't need to help him much tonight. They brought him into action. He sat down and guard. That's what it takes.
Draymond, you guys are undefeated in the postseason in this building, and 3 of those wins have been by blowouts. I'm just wondering what you think about Chase as a playoff home now.
We got a long ways to go. Hopefully we'll get 5 more wins in this building and be done with it, hopefully. Or if we need more, we'll take more. But, I think it's, everyone's more comfortable at home. And that's just the reality of the game we play. And, the fans were good tonight. They brought energy. I think, after the first few minutes of the game, we gave them energy to feed off of. And, it's been working for us. But got another game Monday. It's going to be even tougher, much tougher than it was tonight.
Draymond, Brent Clark said some things about you after game 1. Taylor Jenkins said what he said about Jordan tonight. Does it feel like they're trying to paint a picture about you guys, that, or maybe a narrative about how you guys are playing, your style of play? Are you sensing that?
They're the most physical team, right? We've historically been viewed as a pretty soft jump shooting team, right? I ain't just make that up. It's what the scouting report has always been: get physical with them, and it's what it's been since I've been here. So pain away is what it is.
We always talk about the non-Steph minutes and see how that measures. And usually if you do well, you win the game. Do you guys watch that? And could you sense how well the non-Steph minutes went tonight? And why do you think that happened?
No, I don't. That's not something that we ever watch. Now, if they watch it as a coaching staff, maybe, I'm not sure, but it's not something that we watch as a team. I think, when you look at the minutes that Steph isn't on the floor, you now have Jordan and Klay out there. And, it's one thing when Jordan's a second-year player or a first-year player, Klay's somewhere rehabbing, and then you're trying to fight in non-Steph minutes. But then you put those 2 guys out there or Wiggs, and it's a totally different ball game. So I thought that group played well tonight, and I played 26 minutes in large part due because they were playing so well. So it was great for us.